And we are live. Hello, Sangyip.
Hello.
Welcome to another episode of Evening Drama. We're 22, episode 22 already. Can you believe it?
No.
It's crazy how time flies. Like 22 weeks since the lockdown. Wait, I can't remember how many weeks into lockdown we started.
But then that's like almost 6 months already.
6 months.
Hey, yeah, almost 6 months. 24 weeks, right? So 6 months.
20. Oh, let me think. Oh yeah, that's crazy. Time just flies, man. And I don't know. Feels like
Hopefully I'll upgrade my rig on the 6 month anniversary.
yeah, I think maybe by episode 30 or so. Yeah, I think,
Yeah, it's a rounder number.
yeah, or we can do 25. That's 3 episodes away. I don't know, depends how quick you want to set the milestone.
I know
So,
6 months is not bad.
yeah.
6 months is more tangible.
Yo, Edmund, thanks for tuning in. We're not sure where Kristen is, probably still sleeping, but we decided it's a bit late, so we'll start the show without her. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to type it in chat. We'll try to carry the show with as as balanced as possible. We'll have viewpoints from uh, males and straight perspectives. Okay, so how's your week been? I think we haven't done a recap in a while.
Mm, Uneventful, I guess.
Uneventful.
Yeah.
Why do you say that? We just had fun last night.
Uh, but you were there, so
Yeah, well, the audience wasn't there. Oh, Edmund was
it
there,
was
I
it
guess.
was the earlier part of the week was relatively uneventful. But I did send my guitar in to repair and clean
Uh
up.
huh. Yeah.
So looking forward to getting it back next week, hopefully.
Oh, nice. They said it'll be done in a week.
I don't know. The guy told me like a week plus, so I assume sometime next week.
Yeah.
I had no particular rush anyway, but always nice to know roughly when you can expect something.
Okay. I mean, like, what suddenly made you want to go back into guitars? I mean, something must have triggered it, right? It didn't come
I know.
out of nowhere.
I thought like uh, girls like rock stars.
I
No,
don't
but
know.
I guess it's like a combination of boredom and procrastination.
Yeah, like, but
I mean, like I'm bored, but then like the other things I could do to be productive, like go to the gym or like work on my story or whatever. So guitar seems like in between, like it'll kill my boredom, and then I also learn like a new skill.
I
Well, not
mean,
new skill, like refresh an old skill.
like, were you like clearing out your room and you found it, or something must have triggered it?
Well, I mean, I was watching that Game of Thrones Fender video.
Okay.
I thought like that's really cool.
Hmm. So it's from that video lah.
I guess,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's fine. That's cool. Yeah. Well, for me,
I
like,
had seen that video before, but then
yeah.
but I don't know. I guess like yeah, like the boredom and procrastination pushed me over
The video had the one of the like directors, right, or producers.
one of the creators, right?
Yeah. What's his name? D.
Uh,
D.
the DB Wise.
Yeah.
What's the other guy's name? Dave Daniels.
It's DB and
Dan.
yeah, I don't know something. But yeah, I mean, I was when I
DB
first
Wise
watched
is
it.
Dan Brett Wise.
Then Brett Wise. Yeah.
Then the other guy is David Daniels.
I was amazed when I watched that video. I was like, whoa, this guy can play guitar too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then the guy at the start of the video, like he's the composer for the theme.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You think musicians can play all instruments?
I think they should know how other instruments function.
Mm-hmm.
Then like like they want to compose a song, then like they can roughly hear how it sounds in their head. Then you get someone else to do it.
Hmm.
The more you know is like guitar, then you can't really
Like when you hear,
problem.
or when you try to recreate a melody in your head, and you hum it, do you like imagine a guitar sound or piano?
I
Yeah.
imagine like
Guitar. Yeah. Like how do your melodies sound like when you hum them out?
I don't know. I haven't like. What you mean like when I think of a song myself?
Like right now, just hum a melody for me.
I don't know. I guess I'm thinking of the Game of Thrones song.
Yeah, like hum it out. Like how would it sound?
like the guitar, like the video.
Would it be like?
Yeah.
Right? That's like an electric guitar melody in your head.
But it's not so far off from the original though. Like the original, I think like they probably use string instruments, right?
Yeah.
To do like to pull the sound. So like I think it's quite close to the guitar, like the electric guitar.
Well, I
So I
mean,
think that's why
it's a string instrument.
It works so well.
Yeah. But like, I mean, those
But then
metal
on the
covers
piano,
are pretty
I think
cool.
it would be harder to try and do like a cover.
I guess so. Well, piano would be like, dun 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 dun. I don't know. I don't normally like imagine melodies in piano. Probably because I only play the guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this past week, I started an online course, Creative Writing 101 from, well, not 101, I don't know, it's just called Creative Writing on Shaw Academy. And yeah, like, so I had trouble signing up for it first. Like, when I clicked it, it was, like, I saw the ad, free creative writing course, so I clicked it. Then I signed up, and the only course I could do was, like, some social media course. I'm like, what the fuck? So I just ignored it, and then I saw a comment on the Instagram post where they gave out a support email address for people who are having trouble signing up. And then I reached out to the email. I said, hey, I saw this ad. I tried to sign up, but it doesn't let me choose creative writing course. And the guy was really helpful. He was like, oh, okay, in that case, I've added it to your course, and now you can access it. It's like, oh, okay, sweet. So yeah, I went on. And then first lesson was, I guess, basic as expected. Just telling about well, one thing was interesting. They mentioned when writing creative.
But it's not a live course.
No, yeah, that's another. I'll come to that later. But it's a creative writing course, so it's like how to tell fictional stories. And one interesting thing they mentioned was if you're gonna write a story based on a setting or period or a specific location that exists, do research on it. Like that way you won't write like immersion breaking kind of activities that go on in that place. So let's say if like some historical place was like mainly full of Christians back in the whatever 1700s, then you like it's expected like you should write like about that kind of life back then there. It's like ruled by church, or everyone went to church and all that kind of stuff. So
But I think it's like a fine line between being historically accurate and like creative liberties.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, again, you set the tone, but like if your idea was
like
to
how
write,
Shannara is supposed to be like post-apocalyptic world,
yeah,
right? So like it's like that, somehow like he blends it really well, like he mentions it, like you don't have to think too much about it because like we're living it, right? But then like he also introduces like fantasy elements into it. So instead of you feeling like oh, it's just so out of place, right? But then like when you read the books, you're like, oh, I didn't know all this stuff, like all the fairy stuff existed
Yeah.
during our time, like the present now,
Mhm.
right? So this makes you think. It works really well.
Yeah. But like, say, I mean, if you depends on your intention. Like, if you're gonna write a historical fiction story, then you would have to do the research. But if it's
Yeah.
completely fantasy, right, then you don't. But also, if it's complete fantasy, then like, why would you choose to set it in that place? I don't know. But that's another thing. But yeah, so I wanted to talk about Shaw Academy. I guess most people won't care, but I just wanted to talk about it
Are we
anyway.
sponsored?
No, we're not. After
Do we
this,
have
they
like
probably don't want to
coupons?
sponsor us.
Oh,
So I was saying, like, it's not a live lesson. It's a pre-recorded video, right?
okay.
So the first thing is you have to schedule a time to attend. So maybe I thought about it. Maybe it's a way for them to instill discipline in the students. You set a time, you make sure you attend it. But the thing
Okay.
is, it's not a live lesson, right? So why can't we watch it anytime we want, right? And like when
So
you
are
if
there intakes?
no intakes, you sign
That
up
means
and you
you
start
that
the
means you
course
can sign
whenever.
up anytime,
Yep,
and then I can schedule to watch it anytime.
yep,
Oh, then
right.
what's the point? Like if it's like an intake thing, then I understand. Like you can do it like by semester.
Yeah,
But now
exactly.
it's like it's like me like opening Netflix and then I have to schedule what time to watch it.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Oh,
That was annoying, right? So that was the
yeah.
first thing you had to schedule, and then
But
it.
like how far in advance do you have to schedule?
I'm not sure. I think you can schedule within the next hour or so, but
But basically you can't just watch it right off the bat.
yeah, you can't. You have to schedule, and then when it alerts you it's time for the class, then you go watch. You go tune in.
What? Okay,
Right?
okay.
It's so
Yeah.
backwards because I've used edX before, and that one has intake, and but it has no schedule. As long as you finish your assignment within the week, because they actually mark and grade your work, that's fine.
Even
And
like live classes that well not live but like I signed up for Gotham Academy last time,
yeah,
and like it was like there was an actual teacher who comes every week to talk
mm-hmm,
to you and stuff.
yeah,
But even then, like they give you like the course materials beforehand,
yeah,
so like at least you can like have a look at it first before like the actual class or assignment.
mm-hmm,
Yeah, so like this is like on demand, but not really.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then another thing, the live video. I mean, the live video is just
yeah.
excuse me, like PowerPoint slides and a narrator
Okay.
over it, right? You can't even pause it. So like there was a time I wanted to go toilet. I was like, okay, I'll just wait until this section's over. Then I went. But like you can't pause. You have to just leave it running.
But can you go back and watch it again? I
Oh,
mean, without having to reschedule it.
I haven't tried.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but like it's another thing. Like, what if people have shitty internet and then they get disconnected halfway? They can't
Yeah.
like skip, like rewind to see where they missed out on, right? So like
Yeah.
it just feels so backwards and like yeah, I don't know, man. Then I did the my first assignment, which was a
Yeah.
quiz, some online pop quiz, and like they were asking questions about topics that weren't even covered in that lesson. So I was a bit lost for some, but I passed it anyway, lah.
Oh.
But yeah, I don't know. That was another strange thing. But I'm gonna give this week another try, and if it's shitty, I'm just not gonna bother continuing, lah. But yeah.
Yeah, it makes you wonder about all those online classes
Mhm.
like Skillshare or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I mean, like all these things sound good in theory.
Mhm.
Like learn at your own pace,
Yeah.
learn from like many people.
Yeah.
But then it's like all these like little quirks of the service that makes it seem so weird, like so unusable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've used edX and I highly recommend it. I think it's really good. And Yeah, I mean it's free as well. You only pay if you want the certificate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this one. I remember seeing an option you have to pay to like get some course materials in advance or something like that. And
Oh, okay.
nonsense. Yeah, I don't know lah. It's just, it's not even a free service, and it's like backwards compared to edX. Yeah. Planning
But at least
to.
you didn't pay for it, so
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'd be pissed if I paid for this.
yeah.
Yeah, but I will probably write a review about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Uh, Okay. Edmund says let's talk about stalking.
Oh shit.
What are your thoughts on stalking, Singit?
It's okay as long as you don't get caught.
That's true with a lot of things, I guess.
I mean, like, what is?
Yeah, what constitute as stalking? Like
I
hanging
mean, like, is
around
having
outside
a
their window?
publicly available profile that you can be Googled, right?
Mm-hmm.
Considered stalking.
I wouldn't consider that. Right?
But I don't know, like, is it? I don't know, I'm a bit on the fence here. Like, is it too much? Like, maybe it's not stalking, but is it like a bit too much?
Mm.
You know, like at the start to find out so much about a person ahead of time.
Mm. Fair enough. I don't know. I mean, like, honestly,
there are
I
things that
don't.
people would tell you eventually.
Uh huh.
So like,
Hi, Kristen.
hello.
Oops.
What's up,
Hello.
sleepy girl?
Oh god.
Yeah. Well, so we were on the topic of stalking.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Who's
and
stalking who?
one of our viewers, our regular listeners, was
Mhm.
called out. Or was he called out? I don't know.
I don't know. He thought he was called out.
He looked up a girl he matched on a dating app, and then he found her profile.
Oh.
And then like
Uh-huh.
he casually mentioned like, "Hey, do you know our mutual friend?" And then
Mhm.
she was like, "How did you find out?" And then
But
apparently
then
she
after
got
that,
pissed.
like, she's no. Actually, I don't know what happened. But basically, I think she stopped replying him for a
Mhm.
while, and then like he thought that it was because of his unwanted Google search of her.
Oh, whoops.
Did your webcam drop?
I know, right? What a day for me. Sorry about that.
It's
I
okay.
don't think that's stalking. I think that's reasonable research. But maybe because I'm also a stalker.
No, I mean I think
No,
in
but then like my point was like, what? It's not maybe it's not really considered as stalking, but is it like a bit too much? Like, wouldn't you want to wait for the person to tell you stuff?
Well, I guess there's some surprise element, but I mean, asking if you know a mutual friend seems reasonable to me.
No, but that's after he stalked her Facebook.
yeah, if
Yeah.
not, how else would he know?
Exactly.
Yeah, so like you have information that wasn't given to you, like, really? I don't know.
I don't know, but it's so hard. Like we go on a date, like you think of things to talk about. Isn't it better to arm yourself with some like research topics
With some
before you
bombs.
go in?
Like, what do people do before the internet, right? It's not like we suddenly gain new things to talk about.
That's kind of invalid though, because before the internet, this situation wouldn't have arisen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
so
I don't
like,
know.
so like, how do people converse before you did research on them ahead of your date?
I don't know. It must have been very boring conversation.
Yeah, that's why we didn't date back then. We didn't have the internet to help.
No, but the fact
Mhm.
that we are here, as as a result of our public dating and getting married.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like obviously it was.
Yes, I agree. I just feel like it, and nowadays, like anything with your real name on the internet is fair game.
Yeah,
Don't stalk me.
I feel
Like-
that same way too. Like,
Yeah.
our names are all there on whatever we have for the public. Like,
In
No,
fact,
but
I
I
feel
mean,
flattered
I don't-
if you
I don't
bothered to look
dis-
me up.
I don't. I don't think it was wrong, but like I feel like there's a line, you know, like it's a very very fine line.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when you meet people for the first time, like you wouldn't joke about certain things that you would with your friends, right? Because it's like you're like testing the waters, right? Like you don't know if they're okay at such jokes, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So like so it might have been a bit heavy-handed, I guess, with proper term.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like maybe later on when like they get to know each other better, then he'll be like, oh yeah, I really like her, so maybe I'll try and find out a bit more, you know. But like I don't know, like off the bat, like it seems like I don't know, maybe it's a bit excessive. I don't know.
I feel like that's a luxury most of us don't have these days.
what is a
Like
luxury?
the-
By the way,
the
your
blank slate.
webcam is really laggy. Like, you're freezing a lot.
Oh,
You
that
should
I don't even know why.
stop torrenting porn and stuff.
I'm not streaming anything. I think that's just because my stream is. I'm so high res. It's coming through like.
Right. Maybe you should lower it because you're tiny on my screen anyway.
I know. I don't actually know how to do that, but.
Defeats the point of her buying such a nice webcam.
Oh, you need the bandwidth
Totally.
to support it.
It's like you buy a 4K TV to watch like 480p videos.
You know, I used to stream
Exactly.
480, like, when I was on Unify.
Did your new microphone arrive?
It's still my cheaper one. No, the other one never arrived. I'm not sure if it ever will arrive. I think it's a lie.
Where did you buy it from already?
Wish.com.
Dell, which is a very bizarre place to buy a microphone.
Dell sells
Oh.
microphones?
Yes.
I did
They
not know
apparently
that.
also. Well, maybe they don't, and they're lying to me, and that's why I don't get. I haven't received anything.
Did you like reach out to them?
I haven't yet.
Dell.com.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think I need to just cancel it.
Microphone. To be honest, this mic sounds really good already. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, you need to get the Blue Yeti.
I think it looks cool, the Blue Yeti.
Then I can feel justified in my own microphone purchase.
Oh, did you in the end get one?
I'm shopping around, but I think I've kind of settled already on my Yes.
Which one?
You'll find out on episode
next stream?
30.
Oh jeez, that's how long it takes.
COVID
No,
shipping
so
and all,
we
yeah.
were talking about it, right? So now this is episode 22, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like in 2 more episodes, it'll be 24, which means you'll be doing this for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
So like 6 months is like, I guess it's like a milestone, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then like episode 30 also sounds like a nice round number too.
Okay.
So you'll find out either episode 24 or 30.
Sounds good.
We'll see
Oh,
how
and
the
Georgia,
cycle
you were frozen on my computer too, so I had to right-click on you, turn off video, and then turn you back on, and then you unfroze. So maybe that will work for me.
Okay, let me try. Turn off, turn on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, you're still lagging though, but never mind.
Oh,
But your audio is coming in fine.
okay.
Yeah.
I
But
haven't
but your
seen-
face is frozen in like a very unhappy
Stupid way.
look. You can watch the VOD later. Yeah.
Oh God. Oh wow. Oh, I see you're using your James Charles setup, right?
Yeah.
That's what I missed.
Yeah, well, I turned on the light, and it's much brighter now compared to when it's off.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I can do a
How does it?
It's off now,
Mhm.
and then it's on.
How does it feel to look into a ring of light?
Well, I've set it up so it's like above me. I don't look directly into it. Yeah, but still
okay.
really glaring. Like,
Mhm.
I guess I can bear it for an hour. No biggie.
Yeah, that's what apparently the vloggers have to withstand when they're vlogging.
Yeah, well,
Turn on my light, see if it.
vloggers get paid. I don't.
Well, we're on our way.
Do I look a lot brighter now?
I can't remember.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
My one topic. So I was watching more Penn and Teller Fullest on YouTube because someone started uploading a ton of full clips from a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then there was this one guy called Javi Benitez who does this gypsy thread trick where he gets everyone, like the audience and everyone, to like rip up a piece of thread.
Oh yeah, I
and
saw
he,
that
like,
one.
twists it all up and restores it.
Uh-huh.
And then I was like, oh, I must find out how it's done. And then I found out that like he has a tutorial on it. And then
You paid for it?
Illusionist. Okay, so here's the thing. Now Illusionist has a Netflix like thing. Did you know that, Siggy?
No.
Yeah, but it's called Magic Stream, and it's $9.99 a month, and then you get all of their videos.
Oh shit, that's so cool.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah. So
$9.99 a month?
yes.
It is
You
pretty
get access
cheap, right?
to. It is pretty cheap considering how expensive each individual thing was.
I
Yeah.
think last
So
time
if you
sell
pay
trades
for-
like $20 or like something like that.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So this trick El Elo, which is the thread trick, would have been $50. In the old days, but now I signed up for the free trial. You get a free 2-week trial and then like I peaked. So you can check it out too. It's done exactly the way that you think it's done.
Oh no, wait, it's 99 a year, right? I thought you said $9.99 a month.
No, a month.
I don't know. I'm on there now. It says 99.95 a year.
Oh yes, or you can
That
pay
was-
per year, which is $100 a year.
That's even cheaper.
Oh, I guess it's cheaper. Yeah. I guess
Yeah, it's even cheaper.
I
Yeah,
I don't
so
even
you
know
sign
how
up,
it's
give it a
done.
login.
Like, you can tell me.
Oh. Okay, so no, we can't spoil a magician's code on here.
We have 2 viewers.
But then like those 2 viewers can tell like 2 people each.
Just me. They don't even know what you're
Exactly.
talking about.
Okay, I'll do the code. I kinda like the way Penn and Teller does it.
Fine. You can share it in the line chat later.
No, I can tell you, like, you probably know it now. You've seen enough sleight of hand to know what I'm talking about, I think. So, huh?
I have no idea how it's done. I mean, I saw the trick and I
Oh.
was impressed. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I don't know whether it'll ruin it if I tell you as well, but.
It's okay. I'm never gonna be a magician.
Oh, okay. All right. So, sorry, fans. Because of the magician's code, I cannot reveal the secret. If you want to know, sign up for Magic Stream.
That we're not sponsored by them, you know.
Oh,
I
hey,
know.
But do they like what are the tricks that involve like apps or gimmicks? Like, how's that work?
Oh, yeah. So you don't get the gimmick, but then this particular thread one, the gimmick is like things you can just buy off the shelf. There's really like in the original one he does ship you like some thread and some other of the other item, but you know, like you can theoretically just buy it yourself for even cheaper.
Ah,
Yeah, but there was another one that was really good. That's mentalism. So there's this girl who asked Alison Hannigan to pick songs from a playlist,
Okay.
And then, you know, she asked Allison Hannigan a bunch of questions, and then was like, "Oh, I studied you on film, so I can read your micro expressions." And then she gets the song correctly out of like thousands of songs.
Mm.
I think this one I can spoil because it's like so like well, like no shit, like that. I'm so surprised that she fooled Penn and Teller.
Uh huh.
So okay, so the setup is like, you know, she gives her an iPhone with a playlist,
Yep.
and then she asks Alison Hannigan to play the songs on the headphones and listen to it,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
then like yeah, and then she guessed what the song is. So guess how this one was done?
Watching her mouth.
No, it's a tech gimmick thing.
Like where she pressed it.
No, even simpler, and it's like very stupid. I know what the trick is.
Just
She was
checking the
wearing an Apple
history.
Oh.
Watch. Yeah, that was it. And the thing is, like, you know, she had like she hit it a little bit of angle with the like notepad she was holding. And, like, you know, like the moment she could, she kind of pulled her sleeve down, and like it kind of Hella went up and checked her ears because
Yeah.
they keep thinking, oh, it must be a microphone of some kind. But then they didn't. Like, it didn't occur to them that an Apple Watch works as much as it's like that. So,
I can do that
so
with
I
my
thought that
watch
was like
too.
the simplest fool us.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
This is quite clever.
that's a good
It
trick.
is very clever.
Yeah.
So you can also do that yourself.
But you need to walk around with headphones.
Uh, yeah. So or
Yeah.
something for the person to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So I thought, oh, that's so good. Yeah,
Do you have
so
an Apple
I think
Watch?
that one's... No, I don't.
Oh.
I have an Android phone.
Oh, that's
I
true.
have the Google Pixel. I did think about getting the.
You
Going
can
back
just
to
get
the
a.
Apple ways.
You can get any other smartwatch. A lot of them will have music controls.
Yes,
Yeah.
they would. But I am very tempted to go back to the Apple.
Mm.
I'm getting tired of the Pixel. Yeah, but then like, so actually I have a $300 something like gift card from Apple because I traded in one of my old MacBooks. But
Yeah.
then I asked my friend who works at Apple, it's like, oh, you know, like, you know, what do you think? Should I buy it now or should I buy it later? And he was like, you should have bought Apple stock. And that made me feel really sad. Because yes, it did go up like crazy.
It goes up like every year, right?
Yes, pretty much. I bought like one
Well, I mean, it
stock
depends
in
on what
2018,
Apple-
and it's
You
almost
bought
doubled.
some?
Yeah, in 2018 I bought like one stock, like which
Oh.
is like, you know, several $100s, and then now it's like up 179% or something.
Oh,
Damn.
nice. You think it's too late
Yeah.
to buy now?
I mean, maybe that I would have thought back the same back then.
Oh, wait. It's 400 something now.
Yes. So I bought it at 159.
Oh, okay. Man, that was a really good time to buy it. You should have bought like more.
Exactly. I always feel that way.
Same.
It's like triple now.
I mean, you could say the same thing with every stock that's gone up, right?
Well, I mean, this
Yeah.
one has like risen like exponentially. You know?
You should have bought Top Glove back last year.
Bought what?
Top Glove,
What's that?
the glove manufacturing company.
Oh, the rubber,
Yeah.
latex or
But
yeah,
no one,
nitrile
I
gloves.
don't know, but like no one really predicted this.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, now you know. You know, you can say the same
Exactly.
No, but
Yeah.
with other companies, you can like you know.
thing. You should have bought
Extrapolate
Google
on, like-
back in like, what, 2010? Maybe even before
Mhm.
that.
See, Google, what? Google is 1,005 per share.
Mhm.
Holy crap, that's a lot.
Yeah, but the thing is, it didn't go up by relatively that much. Like I bought the same thing. I went on a trade where I bought like every like Apple, Netflix, but only one stock of each. Okay. back in 2018, and then like the only one that's grown like crazy is Apple. Even Amazon went up by 121% and relatively to Apple.
Maybe
This
now
this
my
channel,
now my,
this stream is not stock trading advice, and we're not your investor.
We're sponsored by Bloomberg.
You mean Robinhood? Actually, if you want a Robinhood referral, please use my link, and we can
Well, I
both
read
get a
like,
free stock.
I read that Robinhood was putting a lot of young people in debt
Oh, totally.
because like during the pandemic, like everyone was like bored at home, so like now people started trading, and then like now people are like broke in debt.
Investing
Oh
for
yes,
everyone.
and then also they like crashed during a very important time.
Oh,
And a lot of people lost money that way. So it's not good if you want to actually do like quick trades. I think it's only like okay if you're just buying and holding.
Invest in thousands of stocks with as little as $1. Yeah, I mean that would convince a lot of people.
Yeah, because you can buy fractional shares as well. You don't
Yeah.
have to buy a whole share.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, yes, I'm like just I don't think you can see it, but
No.
I am like I am only one friend away from a fourth bonus stock. Okay, so the BS part is that all the stocks I want are like really bad stocks that are like worth $5.
Uh-huh. No, but I mean if
Yeah.
$5 can make you $10. It's kind
Well,
of
they also grew 0%.
Oh.
oh, what have you been choosing?
No, you get to choose. So like when you
Oh.
get a bonus, it's a randomly assigned. So it's almost as the bonus is a lottery in itself. They say that you can get an Apple stock, or you can get, you know,
Oh.
like yeah, all the good names, and in reality, what you get is Sirius XM radio.
That sounds so
It's like
bad
buying,
still.
like, it's like buying magic cards, right? You get you get a
Exactly.
rare. You know you get a rare for sure, but like it could be a really shitty rare.
Yeah.
Yes. So far I've only gotten shitty rares, but that's why I need another chance. By having someone use my referral code.
I see.
Yeah,
Well, we can't tell
they
you
designed
for
it really
Robinhood,
well. I know.
Oh, it's
But
only
is this
for
such a
people in
similar app?
America?
I think so.
Oh well.
I don't know, like in Malaysia, I'm not sure if there are like similar apps. I know there are brokers, but a lot of people usually go through their banks to trade their stocks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if there's anything similar to Robinhood.
Is there E-Trade though? I thought E-Trade is in Malaysia.
Is that what's e-trading?
E-Trade.
It's essentially the same but more professional and been around for much longer.
Oh, that I'm not too sure. I don't know. I did basing this off my parents. They always go to like, their parent group.
I like the Robinhood website. The colors are so nice.
Yes, that's how
How
they
they
trick
lure
young
you
people.
in.
Yeah, it's like lime green and then this, I don't know, Spotify green and black.
Exactly.
It just looks so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they design it really well. But the thing is, it's actually like very underpowered if you're actually into trading stocks, because it doesn't tell you what you really need to know.
Okay.
Yeah, so I only do it to like buy and hold and stare. And then there's the one thing that I did that's very stupid. So this is clearly I'm not a good trading advice person, because what I did is I bought Disney stock right before the pandemic,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
which like plummeted. Like,
Then buy more. It can only go up.
Like I don't know, like right now, like given what's happening, I'm not sure why, like whether it can ever, like the actual facilities can ever recover, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it has been going back up. That's a disturbing thing, is that like it's almost back to like I'm able to not make a loss anymore,
Okay.
even though all this is happening, which
That's-
is disturbing.
But you never make a loss until you sell it.
Yeah, I don't.
So like, you know, I mean, like people always say like, oh no, it's crashing, but I'm like, I'm sure at like some point it'll rebound. Unless like, for whatever reason, like Disney goes broke, you know, which I don't think they will. So like, there's a good chance it'll rebound, just no matter when.
Yes, but
So
it's like
if you don't really need the money now, right? Yeah, just hold it.
I don't, but I'm stupid because I bought 30 of those. Instead of buying 30 Apple, I bought 30 Disney.
You know,
So I just want to become enough to like get the money out and put it into something else.
like my grandma, right? Like she passed away already, but like
Mm.
she bought stocks like 30, 40 years ago, and like she's still holding on to it now. So
Okay.
like
Mhm.
my dad has, I think he's trying to get the legal process of getting transferred over to his name. But
Mhm.
yeah, like so they're still holding onto the same share, and like every year they're still getting dividends.
Oh wow. Like are these like Malaysian companies?
Yeah, the Malaysian company.
Genting?
Actually, I wouldn't be surprised.
Genting.
But
Mhm.
I never really asked what stocks they bought.
Mhm. Well, maybe you'll be pleasantly surprised. Maybe you're a bajillionaire. You don't even know.
Yeah, sing it.
Maybe they bought Apple like really long time.
Exactly.
Yeah, your
You
grandma
don't
saw
know.
the future.
You know, it's
Yeah.
like $1. It was like $1 per share.
Mhm. Yeah. So yeah, like oftentimes I feel like so actually I even tried to make a little app before where I exported my Amazon purchases from over the years and then calculated the Amazon price at that time, and
Mm-hmm.
I would be like several thousand, 100,000 there if I did.
Oh,
So yeah, so every time I buy something on Amazon, I'm like, oh, I should have spent it on Amazon stock instead of bullshit.
well, Amazon is like 3,000 per share. It's crazy.
Mhm.
Hey, Kristen, your connection improved.
I didn't change a thing. So
Maybe someone else was using the internet.
no.
I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, it's smooth now.
I'm
So
glad.
why were you
Yeah.
late? What 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 caused you to
Why
wake
was
up
I
late?
late?
Yeah.
Very mysterious because I set the alarms, but I swear it never rang. And I still don't know why. Because I didn't even hear it or snooze it or anything. So sorry
Sounds like
about that.
me this morning.
Oh really?
Yeah. I mean, I was supposed to go for
Oh.
lunch, and then the guys called me,
Mhm.
but I didn't even hear
Mhm.
the phone ring.
Oh.
In the end, like they got in touch with my mom, who came into my room to wake me up.
No way. No way.
Yeah, it's true.
Who had your mom's number?
No, they called my sister, who called my mom.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I don't know,
That's
like
hilarious.
when I'm dead tired and asleep, I don't hear anything. It just
Yeah. And the
yeah.
other thing is like there's been sudden thunderstorms here, which never happens,
Mhm.
and it's so loud. I feel like it might have actually drowned out my phone because it
The-
was like it woke me up at 3. I actually woke up at 3 something because of the rain and
Yeah.
thunder, and I went back to sleep, and maybe that also drowned out the noise. But
Mm.
anyway, that's very disturbing. I need to set up a backup alarm.
Actually, right, that's I always wonder like it almost feels like there's never thunder at night.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's usually like like in the day when I'm awake doing stuff, then like oh thunderstorm. But at night, like yes, it rains at night. But then like I almost never experience the thunderstorm while I'm sleeping. Like at 3 or 4.
Cause you're sleeping.
No. But I'm very sensitive sleeper. Like I can hear like like things going on.
Mhm.
So like there's only like maybe a handful of times I recall actually being woken up by a thunderstorm, but
Mm-hmm.
never like yeah. But it seems like a rare occurrence. Like is there like some scientific basis for thunderstorms?
I remember one time when I was in Malaysia this time around where I woke up because of the rain in the evening. But I feel like, isn't it something like in tropics? Like usually rain happens because in the morning the sun kind of warms up the water droplets and they evaporate, so they fall down in the afternoon. So it's to do with like when the heat of the day is. So at night it's less likely to form because it's just not as hot.
Okay.
But
This
people
is
ask on
not
Reddit
your
though,
weather service.
why do
And
thunderstorms
not
always seem to happen at night?
meteorologist.
But then NOAA says this is not correct. Thunderstorms are most common in the late afternoon and evening during warm months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why?
That's why it was
because sun heats the earth during the day, ground
Oh.
warms up,
I am a meteorologist.
Yeah.
air in the upper atmosphere stays
So you
cold.
can't take what she said as fact.
So if the temperature difference
Oh, no,
is
I'm
large
telling you what I
enough,
remember from school.
it causes a lot of updrafts and downdrafts during turbulence. And if there's enough moisture, it basically boils down to a thunderstorm.
So like, I was kind of right. Like,
They can
sorry,
happen
Yes.
any time of day if conditions are right, but usually this happens at the end of the day when the ground in a specific area has warmed up sufficiently. Okay, so I guess if it's a hot enough night,
Okay.
yeah.
Mhm.
Now we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today I learned.
Mhm.
We should post that on Reddit.
It's probably already posted. It's
Exactly.
26 degrees outside right now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you something and then I forgot.
Who, me or
Do you know the
Seo?
feeling?
Yeah, I know.
Both of you. I
Plen-
forgot.
Plenty. Happens all the time.
I read that
Mhm.
why we forget stuff so easily is because we rely so much on like our phones or like technology in general. You know?
But this was happening even before I had a smartphone or phone.
I don't know. I mean, like,
I
can
used
you-
to
can you
remember
say
all
that
of your
as a-
phone
can you say
numbers.
that?
Yeah, same. Now the only phone numbers I remember are my mom's and sister's.
No, like like
Yeah.
sometimes like you want to search for something on your phone,
Mm-hmm.
then you take out your
Mhm.
phone, then you open it, then like
Yeah,
I feel
sure.
like like you're greeted by all these apps and notifications, then like you start tending to them, then suddenly you're like, actually why did I unlock my phone, right?
Yeah.
And then like you close it and then you put it back, then you're like, after a while like, oh shit, yeah, I was gonna search for this.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, that happens.
Yeah, so like I read.
But that's the problem
like,
of
our phones-
distractions.
Yeah, so our phones make us a bit more forgetful because like we assume that like it's so easy to save stuff to remember for later. We
Mhm.
stop like actually using our brains to remember stuff.
Yeah. So we can use our brains to do other stuff, like be more creative.
Theoretically.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was. Actually, speaking of creativity, I was gonna ask you if you guys got accepted by the Georgetown Lit Fest.
Oh
I didn't
no.
submit mine, so like it's just you guys.
Yeah, mine was
Oh.
rejected. I posted the winners on the chat. Yeah, it's not us.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
I
we
feel like
didn't.
they
Re-
Sorry, I
should-
missed
they
that.
They should share like the winning stories or whatever. Right?
I think they intend to publish it, so that's where you're gonna read it.
Mhm.
Oh right.
Yeah,
Like in a book
Okay.
or what?
yeah, probably in a book.
Like a compilation kind of.
Mhm.
But there wasn't
Yeah, I
that
wanna
many
see what the
winners,
winners
right?
are.
Is it like enough for a book?
There was like 4 categories for both languages, so 8 submissions in total. Yeah,
And what's the word count?
1,005 max, I think. Right?
It's a little booklet.
Yeah, I mean
so
it'll be
it's like
magazine.
15,000.
Yeah.
15,000 words at most, right? Total.
yeah,
So
Mhm.
that's like that's less than NaNoWriMo.
yeah. I mean it
So it's
wasn't
like
about
it's like
length
it's
anyway.
Like it's not really a book, it's a brochure.
Yeah, I mean probably something
It's
to
a
be
magazine.
handed
Oh,
out
yeah, it's a magazine,
at the
it's a
festival or
magazine.
something.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a
But I
mag.
don't know, I'm really curious, like, to see like what the winners wrote.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I don't even want to see the winners. I want to see like all the other submissions.
Mhm.
Oh, I mean, I'm just curious about the winners, because like like what X factor do they have that let them do?
Yeah,
Yeah,
who
they
knows?
better be good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they better be good, right? So like that way, like you can be like, oh yeah, I deserve to have lost.
Oh.
But if it's like really shitty, then you're like, what the hell, right?
No, but I saw like the prize was just one for adult writer prose, which was what we entered. There was only one winner, so like I
I
felt
thought, like,
that was okay,
I thought
like-
the competition was like one just that one topic, right?
Yeah, one topic. So one adult prose English, one student prose English, one adult
Also, they
prose
split it
Malay,
into categories
one
themselves.
adult prose, one student prose Malay, and then
Mhm.
one adult poem English, one student poem English, one Malay adult poem, and one Malay student English poem. Yeah.
But that's the were the categories present during the submission?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Cause when I gave you guys the link, like it didn't mention anything about like those categories, right?
No, it's it.
Yep.
There were the
We had to
categories.
submit
Yeah.
the category.
But they
Mhm.
didn't say how many would be winning.
Yeah.
Oh, so when you submit the time, you have to choose.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you have to literally write your category in the submission, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is, it doesn't matter. It's just such a broad category.
Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah. Yes.
We
I
can
was
use
gonna
the
post
story
mine
to
on my
re-enter
website.
elsewhere. Oh, are you gonna post?
Oh, really?
I mean,
Oh,
they
well, I
don't
didn't
claim
even
it.
think about
Yeah.
reusing it.
Yeah, you can reuse for another
You know
competition.
what you should do? You should like create a website
Uh-huh.
full of like failed submissions.
And
We don't generate enough.
yeah.
No, it could be like a community thing, right? Like, or you can even like create like a subreddit, you know, failed writing submissions, and like people can like pat themselves in the back. I thought it's pretty good, you know.
Yeah.
What do those people know, you know?
But I can see why some people don't though, because once you submit to like even a failed submissions website, you can't reuse it.
Yeah, because it's
And
been
like a lot of
submitted
people
before.
do try to resubmit. Yeah.
Oh no, then we'll put it there like, oh no, we don't own any of this. You're free to resubmit it.
No,
No, but-
it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It's
some
already been
contests
out
will
of the
say,
domain.
"Oh, make sure it hasn't been
right.
put anywhere before." Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine, then it's up to people then whether they want to do it or not.
Yeah,
Truly
for sure.
abandoned.
Yeah,
Yeah,
truly.
we call it truly abandoned projects.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I can see why, right? Even like J.K. Rowling and Harry Potter was resubmitted like tens of thousands of times or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You have to keep doing it until you hit gold.
Mm-hmm.
This is, I don't know, like, I guess this is a good topic. How do you know when
When to give
stop?
up.
When to give
like,
up?
How do you know what you have is like generally worth the reattempt?
I don't know. I mean,
I don't know.
I think this is the first
Like, do you
writing
think, like, J.K.
contest I've
Rowling really
entered.
believed in her book, you know?
Yeah.
Or like her agent or whoever it was, like really believed in it to help her submit it like so many times.
Probably. I mean,
Or you think it's like a politics connection kind of game, you know, like you know, if you know this like publisher really well,
mhm.
then like you have like better chance of them accepting your submission. Not necessarily based on like the merits of your work, but more like, oh yeah, like, you know, last time I gave you a author, you made so much money, you know, you can trust me this time, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's probably a mix.
I think it's both.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of these like really good writers, they go to writing workshops with a lot of other famous writers. So it's like by the time you develop in your craft, you're supposed to also network at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I think Gurm or like what's the name of that guy who wrote Arrival? Yeah.
Arrival. Why does
Yeah.
that sound familiar?
The movie. Ted Chiang. Like he was in the Clarion workshop, which is very famous for sci-fi writing, and that's why he developed his craft. So it's both, I guess. But I think to me, it's like a ratio of the time invested. Like, I mean, J.K. like the Harry Potter series is so like, or maybe she wrote like the first book or something, but it's already so long. I feel like if you don't try to shop it up a few more times, that is not a good return on investment. Whereas if like, you know, you wrote a poem, maybe it's okay to give it up and buy another one if it's really short.
But let's say you spend like I don't know how long
Abandoned
she spent
poem.com.
like 5 years writing the first Harry Potter book. Like she's gonna
Mhm.
push the hell out of it, right? Because if not, it'll be
Yeah.
5 years wasted.
But like, I heard
Of
she
her
was,
life.
I heard she was like almost like destitute, right? During
Mhm.
before she got really famous.
I don't know. Let
So I
me.
guess,
That's the
like,
story.
yeah, I mean, fine.
How
Assuming that
long
it's
did
true, right?
J.K.
I
Rowling?
guess she really get motivation to like really make it work.
It took her
Mhm.
6 years to write the first Harry Potter book.
6 years.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I still got time.
Hmm.
Published in
Do you think
1997.
Do you think being a billionaire at a young age is more fun than at an older age?
How young and how old?
Well, that's what I
Like,
don't
let's say,
understand.
let's say like if J.K. Rowling, like, how old is she now? 50 something?
Let's see.
Let's see here. According to
J.K.
Wikipedia,
Rowling
she's now
age.
55.
Yeah.
Yeah, 55.
So like, do you think like she'll be enjoying her success and wealth more if she was like 30?
I think
wait.
she's using it in a more mature way because she's giving it away to philanthropy and stuff like that.
So you think that's fun giving it away?
Well, I mean, it's a very nice thing for her to do.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Mm.
So less fun being a billionaire when you're 55.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends how healthy you are. Like, if you can't go anywhere unassisted, it would be terrible, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But then you have the money to bring the fun to you.
that is true.
I guess, but it's like the stability that you would get, right?
Yeah.
Not having to worry about
I mean, I think 30 is a good age. Like, you're not.
Yeah, now would be good.
Yeah, you're not too old, and you're experienced enough. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
30 would be the best age.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just thinking of like the stuff that I do now, right?
Uh-huh.
And I just imagine like, if I had $1 billion, like it would be like so much more fun, right? Versus
Yes.
if I was like older, like I mean, I don't know what my needs and wants will be then. I think it'll be quite different.
Yeah.
So
Well, you know who keeps showing up on my YouTube feed even though I'm not subscribed? It's this Mr. Beast guy
Oh yeah, Mr. Beast.
Oh.
on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
I feel like that's an example of like me going, wait, how did he have? Like, does he actually do the things that he says he does? Because I've never watched the videos. But I'm like, he has like $1 bajillion that
Yeah, why does he have
he
so
can
much money?
spend on YouTube video, and then he makes a lot of money from YouTube video, and it becomes like a self-fulfilling thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, I missed that train.
Fundraiser. Well, he raises money too.
Yeah, but it's like sort of like, how did he start? You know, I was looking this up, but I could not
Okay.
figure it out. He's also 22, by the way.
He started YouTube at age 13.
Yeah.
Doing let's play videos,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Wow, he's only 22 and he's like giving away so much money.
yeah,
Yep.
Crazy.
almost day-long video of himself. Oh, he became famous for counting to 100,000.
See?
How the hell? Like, yeah, I remember Davey
So you really
504.
just kept up with dumbass.
Yeah.
And you might have died like somewhere along the way.
No, do you remember Davey 504? Like,
Yeah.
Yes.
I like found out about him during the time PewDiePie was like reaching 70 million subs or something. So he was like just playing he was playing bass for 24 hours until PewDiePie reached 70 million or something like that. And that's how I got to know about him. And then after that, like it feels like his popularity just skyrocketed. So like,
So the key is to get PewDiePie to pay attention to you.
or do something like crazy, you know? Like it was like almost a 24-hour video or something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Maybe
So
that's our next project. We need to come up with a YouTube stunt.
yeah, and then we get popular
Do
over
like a 24-hour podcast.
there.
Probably done already, lah.
Oh shit! Who would watch this for 24 hours?
I don't
Or,
know.
or we'll do like a debate one topic for 24 hours.
Oh god, that sounds terrible.
Yeah.
But it should be like a super controversial topic, right?
Uh-huh.
Maybe like
Oh
people
god,
will
that
tune in-
sounds even worse.
People will tune in at all hours just to listen to you.
This is a technique that they use in like the Senate, I think. What is it called? I'm losing words. Oh yeah, it's called a filibuster,
What is that?
Oh,
where they debate on a topic for so long that it delays the decision from being made.
Okay.
Yeah. And then some people even start reading from phone books.
Filibuster, an action such as prolonged speaking which obstructs progress in a legislative assembly in a way that does not technically contravene the required procedures. Wow, okay.
but then imagine we do something like that and then like we get like 50 views at most.
Yeah, that'd be sad.
Then we know for sure like we're not destined for internet fame.
No.
It would be something like you just rub peanut on your body for 24 hours, you know. It's easier to do and you get
Oh,
a lot more
like,
views.
It's like, can I develop a peanut allergy by rubbing peanuts on my
Wait, is that a thing?
That's what we want to find out, right?
Yeah, we test the crazy theory. That's why I watched
Well,
like a video of this Twitch streamer who was giving tips to aspiring streamers, and he
oh,
said
yeah?
one of the things you should do is like when you're not live streaming, cut your content for YouTube, because like you are not streaming more than you are streaming like throughout the whole week. So during those hours, you can make use of it by like creating content so you appear in everybody's like radar.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what the streamer I follow does. So with you, she makes like several videos a week. They
Yeah.
have 2 channels now on YouTube.
Oh wow.
Because if you post too much, then it downgrades you in your algorithm or something. So
Okay.
they have to split the channels these days.
Huh.
Was that what they do? Like they stream live and they don't like they just trim out all the fluff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they
Like a,
keep
like
all
a
the
like a VOD.
interesting sound bites.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't be bothered though.
Yeah.
Because everything we say is interesting. Like I wouldn't know where to cut.
Sure.
That is true.
like this is going.
Maybe we can hire some people on Fiverr to just cut our videos.
I'm thinking that is probably the case. Like at some point, every business has to rely on cheap labor because there's just no way you can do it.
Yeah.
I mean, like despite the moniker, like it's not always $5.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
Mhm. It's not.
it's
Yeah, it's more like $5 times whatever
yeah.
in increments.
Or maybe one day I'll be less lazy and do some cutting.
Mm-hmm.
Then
I
after
mean, you can make notes. You can make notes as you stream, and then
yeah.
you're like, yeah, this sounds like it'll make a good part of the video.
Hmm.
You just mark down the time.
Compilation of like
Gosh, too much work.
us vaping.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Do like an end of the year big compilation.
Yeah.
Just like smoke everywhere.
Yeah.
Do we have any questions from viewers?
Yeah, we're reaching. Well, we crossed the hour mark. Any questions from viewers? If not, it'll be good to end it. Let's see the topic list. Have you thought about the ship of Theseus?
The what?
The ship of Theseus. Theseus?
Oh, no.
Thesis? So basically, it's a famous ship
Mhm.
that's in a museum, and over the years, the wood has, rotted away and eroded. So they've been replacing like parts of it, lah, like bit by bit.
Mhm.
So eventually, the restored ship is made of completely new parts, but it's still the same ship. Or I mean, do you consider it still the same ship
In spirit, yes.
in spirit?
Yeah.
Then let's say if the removed pieces were stored in a warehouse, and after a century, technology was developed to cure the rot and like enable it to be reassembled. Is this reconstructed ship the original ship?
Mhm.
If it is, then what about the
Yeah.
restored ship in the harbor still being the original ship as well?
We we think about that in like neuroscience a lot
Yeah.
because cells in your body are replaced continuously, but
Hmm.
theoretically the neurons in your brain are not replaced.
Okay.
They're from birth.
Yeah.
But people are still discovering, right? Like now they see that, oh, actually that's not true. Some parts of the brain are replaced, especially like in hippocampus or whatever, where there's some neurogenesis, like new brain cells being made.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's like
I don't know.
I think the
I
other
read,
analogy. Oh,
I
God.
read I read or heard this somewhere. Like someone was saying like because our cells are constantly being replaced, right? That
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
eventually we are no longer the same person we were like however long it took to replace all those cells.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So another analogy I've heard is like it's more like we're an orchestra and like the orchestra is playing music and then like every once in a while like a trumpet guy is replaced by another trumpet person or something like that.
Yeah.
But then the music is continuous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, I feel like if a ship is replaced, that sound like it's not the original ship anymore. Unless the design is, I think the design is original, but the ship itself is not.
But at what point does it become not original anymore?
I think pretty much the moment you replace one piece.
Oh,
I don't
really?
know.
One piece? I mean, it's like
And you already have to say
if
it's
if
a
your
restored
shoe's
ship.
broken and you get a new shoe, you're still you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, you can't consider yourself.
No,
Yeah, but the shoe is new.
We weren't
Uh-huh.
born with.
No, the shoe is new, but the shoe is part of you, right?
No, it's a shoe.
Oh, fine. Okay, you drop hair, and then your hair grows back.
So that's what the Buddhist people like to consider. It's like your hair and your nails. The moment you cut it off, it's disgusting.
Uh-huh.
What's up with that?
I don't know.
The
But
hair
it is
Japanese thing
disgusting. Like hair, when you take off your keycaps and you see hair in your keyboard, like how the fuck did this get there?
yeah.
Like,
And like when I clean my toilet drain, it's all like my hair.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like it feels so disgusting to touch it, right? But I have no problems like touching my hair now.
Exactly. So there is something where the moment the body part is detached from us, it's seen as not a cell.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Maybe
if you
it's
do
like
that systematically.
It's like a time and a perception thing.
I
Mhm.
guess. But also, I don't know the point of this thought experiment.
Like let's say like you drop all your hair, right? I mean, like,
Oh,
you
that's
just
not the point.
collect-
It's about identity.
Like if, let's say
Yeah.
you collect all your dropped hair
Mhm.
Mhm.
and then you kept it like in like a hygienic environment, right?
Uh huh.
And at the
Mhm.
end you create like a wig that's exactly your current hairstyle, right?
Okay.
Would it be disgusting for you to touch it?
I would imagine it's disgusting to touch. I don't know.
No, like let's say like okay, someone took that wig right, and then they wore it, right?
Mhm.
Uh
And like
huh.
you didn't know, and then like you thought it was like their real hair. So like I assume you would be disgusted.
I mean, yeah,
but-
that's what wigs are.
Yeah.
right? Like you wouldn't feel that was their actual hair.
Yeah.
I
And
think
so
I'll be
it's like
okay
a
once it's
perception thing,
washed.
right? Like when you know that oh shit, this was all my dropped hair. Then you're like, oh, it's kind of gross, right?
Yeah.
But like if you thought like oh no, this is my hair, this is his hair, right? Then you'd be like
Uh-huh.
you wouldn't think anything of it. So I guess it's a perception thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
Well, maybe
like
that's
my
our
ship thing,
experiment.
Right? If,
That's
like,
our stunt.
No one, if you didn't tell me that this ship had been completely restored,
Mhm.
and you're like,
Uh-huh.
oh, this is the original ship, I'm like, ooh, no.
Yeah.
Then like when I find out it's not, I'm like, oh, you know, like not so impressive.
Exactly. Maybe that's our stunt to beat Mr. Beast, saying we need to collect all your hair, and then we're gonna make a second wig.
Have you seen that hair cake video?
What?
The hair cake.
Is it a cloud? No.
It's like a
What?
bunch of guys, they like shave their hair and then they bake a cake with it and then they eat it.
Oh god, that sounds terrible.
It is. I'll link it to you guys later. But
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
oh my god, like
Did it get a lot of views?
yeah, it did. But like baked
Uh.
hair cake is disgusting. It looks disgusting. I mean,
Oh, you know what I could do? Like collect all my hair,
Mhm.
and then I'll get it fashioned of all the hairstyles I ever had, and then get all my friends to wear it.
Oh, okay.
it'll take a
That
long
could be an
time though.
art piece. I can see that in a museum.
Like people, like they'll just stand. All my friends will stand like in a line all around the gallery. They'll wear what I wear, normally wear,
Mhm.
and then they'll have my wigs.
Yeah.
And
That
then
could be
be
an art
like, oh,
piece.
this is Sing It 2013, or circa 2013.
Yeah.
But he
They
thought
need to
like,
have more and more
like
ink as
orange
well.
hair was cool, you know. And this was
Yes.
when he switched up barbers. You can tell like with the shaping of hair. And
That's very self-centered.
Art, it can be narcissistic, yeah.
Yeah, it is. I mean, a lot of
stuff.
times.
This is when Sing It discovered he started losing more hair than before.
Mm.
Notice how much thinner it is. You know?
Yeah, I would go to the art exhibit that talks about that. I think it's very deep.
Yeah, we
It'll
can't.
take like years though.
Yeah.
It would. That's why it would be art, because it's so much dedication.
Then your hair color will
Yeah,
change
unless,
throughout
like,
the
I
years
shave
too.
my hair often, then I can collect it faster. I guess.
Mm.
Yeah.
We can end up in
I
MoMA.
mean, like, yeah. But usually when hairdressers trim my hair, I feel like it's never in like a big long piece. It's always you know, in like little unusable segments.
That is
Just 'cause
true.
You don't want them to chop it off, right?
Yeah, and I know normally I don't get that much length before.
Like
it
when
gets
I
chopped
tell
off
them like,
anyway.
oh, I want it shorter, right? They don't like
Mhm.
hold it to wear and then they also like that, right? They always like
Yeah,
little
exactly.
bits, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's
I
with
don't know,
that? Why
I
do they
feel
do
like
that
you do.
anyway? Why don't they
There's
just?
like a lot of subtleties involved in cutting hair and stuff. So
Yeah, I think we need to interview a hairstylist to figure out like
Yeah.
why do they do it that way.
We'll
Do we
get
know
one
any
on.
hairstylists?
like you know, like when you say
I know one, but
cut
he's in
video, right?
Australia.
Like, I would think like, oh, it's cut like this, right? But
Yeah.
then, like, there's so many things like they pull it and they trim that and they spin it, you know, like I don't know what's going on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have
Mysteries
no
of haircuts.
Yeah.
no questions from the audience today. I guess
Okay.
we can call it a night.
Well,
oh.
Stop the stream but stay on the call because I need to reveal the secret.
Oh, sure. All right. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week. Take care.
Bye, world.
Oh, yeah, we should do a theme song. Like,
Oh god.
I don't know. Sing it. We can compose one in the future.
So he just did one.
Yeah.
No, that's from another YouTube video. When you start,
Oh,
we will
okay.
get flamed.
I
Yeah.
don't even know.
All right. I'm ending the stream.